Hey folks, it's Taylor Tuesdays, and here today we're going to do a review on this GS Mini for you. Stay tuned. Hey folks, it's Lucas Welsh here, and today we've got this beautiful little Taylor GS Mini in the shop for just a clean up and a string change, really. And I thought, hey, we should throw down a review on these guitars. I haven't had one in the shop yet. This is my first one. It's used. I don't know what the year is. I'm not worried about looking it up. These are, fairly new in the market within the last number of years. So this particular little GS Mini is an all mahogany model. Some of them do have a spruce top. They also have a Koa version, I do believe, available. It's a solid top, and they call it layered back and sides. So I'm taking that what it means. It's not plywood per se. Plywood would assume that you could have different types of wood with an exterior veneer. This I do believe is mahogany veneers layered together, laminate kind of construction. Not untypical, okay? Doesn't mean it's a bad guitar. Not untypical. That's a very popular way of building these days. 23.5-inch scale length, so it's kind of a little bit shorter scale length. It's 14 frets to the body. Again, fairly typical. This has the arched back, so I don't know if you can see the arching in the back. All guitars have somewhat of an arch in the back, okay? But this is really bowled out, and they do that when they press fit, using high pressure lamination techniques to get that arch in there. There's no bracing in the back at all. Okay, so if you're familiar with the arch back system that Taylor has, there's no bracing at all. And it's got an X-braced top on it. Mahogany fretboard and bridge. And then, your kind of standard tuning machines on them. I don't think they're nothing over the top fancy. Mahogany neck. A nice scarf joint. And I kind of like how they've done this. I don't know if you can see, there's almost like a little bit of a volute here. It's not really a volute, but the headstock, see if one side has a better. Let me pick that scarf joint up in the light here. Anyway, the scarf joint is up here, but they carried it well through down, so it's almost like a little bit of a reinforcement here on. This is kind of, a weak area in the guitar. If it falls on the headstock, it could break. So I like that idea of carrying it through a little bit and almost, giving it a little bit more reinforcement a little further down the neck. So I like that idea. That's the nuts and bolts of it. I mean, you can look up the specs if you want. They're a comfortable little guitar, kind of perfect for what their intent was. I think just a small, relatively inexpensive guitar. I was just looking up on the website, and I didn't even pay attention if it was in US or Canadian dollars, but you can bring one of these in for under $1,000, okay? I'm not going to talk about playability here really all that much, because this one is got a nice setup on it, fairly generic, like it's not like it plays super sweet or really high. It just is what it is. It plays good, and that's all that it needs to do. So tone wise, sustain's nice. Got a nice sustain. Has a nice pleasant tone. This is a mahogany version. I'd love to be a cedar or a spruce top version side by side with this and compare that way. That would be a good comparison if I could get all three, the the Coca-Cola one, or not the Coca-Cola, the Koa model, the mahogany model, and the spruce model side by side, and do a side by side comparison for tone. That would be an interesting thing to do. But it's mahogany, so it's got a nice punch. It's got a nice punchy mid-range. It's not like the bass notes are clear. It's not real muddy down there anywhere, so it's kind of what you would expect from a mahogany, an all mahogany construction guitar. Picks nice with a pick and plays nice. Probably a great little fingerstyle guitar. Oops. Yeah. So it'd be a nice little fingerstyle guitar with a pickup. It does have the pickup in it, I do believe. Oh, maybe this one doesn't actually. No, this one doesn't have the pickup in it. My mistake. Oh. Taylor GS Mini. If you were looking to buy a really nice guitar for, maybe your kids are really getting good at playing, they want a nice guitar, a better guitar, maybe they're starting to do some performances, this would be a great option. And for, I'd have no problems playing this in a performance, in a show, taking this with me. It's nice and small, comes with a nice gig bag. Yeah. Really nothing wrong with it, nothing bad to say about it. Taylor strikes again. If you like what you saw here today, folks, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for the notifications. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me out a little bit, so I'd appreciate it. All right, cheers.